Hey guys, it's me, Henry. Hey friends. I think I was about to do like a little Mario gimmick further for a second. I'm glad I didn't. Um, so you guys, I want to introduce you to my first official video on my YouTube channel. Where Now Pal? Maybe not my first video, but my first official vlog video that will open up in my channel. I decided, it's time to just let go of my fears and really pursue everything that I want to pursue while I'm out here in the LA area. I don't live in LA. I live a little outside of LA, still LA County, but I live in California basically. And I thought, what better time to do it than on the first day of the second year of me living out here. So today I'm recording on September 8th, which is officially the last day of my first year. And I kind of want to pay homage to, the first year being out here. It's been a journey. It definitely has. There has been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of like friendships lost, accepting the change in friendships, learning that I'm only getting older and time waits for nobody. Lessons left and right for sure. And also that good people exist everywhere. And that you shouldn't have to conform or change because of the negativities that exist around you. And really go for what you want and what you're really passionate about, and just stand up for what's right. Like literally that's 2020 in one nutshell. And so basically I just want to come on here and say hello officially, and this is my first video, so yay. So yeah, that was a little corny, but it one of the reasons why the reason of living in fear was definitely one of my biggest. I want to get over that. I want to be able to really stand in my feet in place and realize what I'm here for, what I'm here to do, and not settle for less. And that's one of the biggest things for me, is realizing, well, not realizing, but one of the things that I carried with me from Florida here, by the way, yes, I'm from Florida, for whoever doesn't know, that I should not and will not settle for less no more. I mean, I might, it just depends, but definitely no more to my creativity, to my passion, to what I love, and just go out there and make things happen. Okay, my computer's going off. So yes, so I wanted to make this kind of like, I think this is basically going to become more of a vlog, if anything. And I really kind of just want to share, the purpose of my channel in general is to inspire, really, show people to live their life, because life waits for no one, and that's the God honest truth. And just have fun, enjoy your life, really knuckle down on the things that you want to change in your life, and just go for it. And I want to fully represent that in these videos and in myself, and really push forward and try new things and go out there and just, I'm a person that talks with my hands, so and apologize because I am very scatterbrained, and I'm also very nervous, because one of the fears that I have of creating this YouTube channel as well is that once you place yourself out there, people will disregard the lines of boundaries that typically exist outside of this realm of being in this industry. And that is one of my fears. But at the same time, that shouldn't hold me back from my full potential. The potential that I know I carry and am capable of doing, whether which is in acting, which is in helping others, which is in guiding others, and which is in, you know, showing people new things, and really creating that inspiration and that push for them to go the extra mile that they need to. And that's what I want to do. I really do. I believe that I have the heart for it. And kind of what brought this all together, you know, this is the moment to the fact that this is within the last day of my first year. Tomorrow is the beginning of a whole new year for me here in the California and LA area. Is also because, like, year one was hard. It was hard. It was great. It's a lot. You know, I kind of want to share with people that, you know, moving out here, moving anywhere, period, away from your family, away from your friends, is not easy. But you do it because you want more, because you want to seek more, because there's something in you that needs to be filled and reevaluated, or just defined. And although I kind of really did that back in 2012, I found myself in a particular same situation that I was in 2010, which is realizing that all my family and friends are doing okay. They've moved on, and I was stuck focusing too much on what ifs and focusing too much on helping them in a way. I want to put all that, and you know, all that on me, but or them on me, basically, because it's not their fault. It's just that I found I was the type of person at the time who felt like I needed to help so many people and be there for so many people that I forgot about myself. So when they were all okay, I was basically sitting by myself realizing, now what? What do I do? You know? Do I follow, which at the time was nursing, do I follow that? What path do I take? Like, do I really want to be a nurse? Do I want to continue to work for all these jobs and not really find that happiness that I was looking for? And because the reason why I worked so many jobs was because I was trying to make other people happy in a way, or help them in a way as well. And I feel like my mind's all over the place when it comes to that time, because like I don't want to put fault on the people of my past, because it's not their fault. I played my role. I played my part in settling for less. Even though, like, that's a harsh concept for me, or being harsh on myself, I do feel like I just forgot about myself. I'm trying to put this kindly, because I do want to represent this situation as being what it was, is that I stopped thinking about myself. I stopped thinking about what I'm capable of. And when everybody was okay and settled and doing their own thing, I found myself being alone, ultimately, and not knowing, feeling like I kept reaching out to people to find my happiness when it wasn't in them, it was in me. Wow, this turned into a sob story. But yeah, and like a lot of people, like especially me coming from a Christian background, people always say, well, you know, pray to God. And to be honest with you, I've always prayed to God. And I've learned, with all this being said, I will add in there a side note of me creating this. Fear was, you know, people coming into my life and then judging it. And I know I'm a I am definitely the type of person that um, allows people to get to me, because I don't want to come off as perfect. I don't want to come off as innocent, or as the good doer, the person, just the angel, like a saint, nothing. I just know that we're capable of so much goodness, so much good energy, good action, and um yeah, so I don't my fear was people judging me, trying to like making me something that I'm not. And I feel like everyone else, I am a person of layers. uh I have my good, I have my bad. I definitely try to stand on the foot or on the ground of doing better, and being good to others, and I really do try to be that person. um my decisions speak for themselves for the most part, but don't get me wrong, like, you cross me, I'm someone else as well. But, and this is not to boost me, this is just to share with you guys that I don't want to come off to my audience or any of you as a person who thinks of themselves higher than others. Anyways, that was a side note. And going back to the main story from 2010, yeah, so I found myself in a place where I was um, lost, basically. And there goes my computer. And I decided to really reflect on what I wanted. And I sat nights without sleeping, and just like in my room with people I didn't know. I moved into an apartment where people that I did not know, and really reflected upon myself, and was like, what do I want to do? What am I doing here? Everyone's okay. Everyone figured themselves out. What do I want? And so I finally took it upon myself to take on the journey of becoming an actor. And it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. And today in 2020, I'm sure like a lot of us, we feel lost. I feel like it's not just me, but a lot of people have lost friendships. I've heard marriages have been lost. I've heard relationships, the romantic relationships have been lost. Um, Many lives have been lost. And I I'm in a new state all by myself, and what really feels like all by myself. I've gotten to say in the past month and a half goodbye to one of my good friends. Not that they passed, just that they went away. And LA seems a lot more lonelier to me. And with that person leaving, and me being here and working the jobs that I do, I just felt like, what am I doing here? If it's not, if, what am I doing here? Basically. But I had to basically sit down again. I do this a lot. I sit down, I focus, I talk to myself, I balance out the negatives and the positives. And I came to the realization that, like, I live near a city who is all about um change, who is all about growth, who's about consistently moving and making things happen. Even with this whole COVID situation, even with everything happening, life still continues everywhere in the world. And I need to learn to do the same, you know? Um, and I can't say that I'm doing it by myself. I've had plenty of help from family and friends. Grateful to them, definitely. But one of the things I think, I wrote it down here. It was No, learning that no matter the help that you received, you have to want change and create it for yourself. No matter who steps in to assist you, no matter who comes in and tries to like wake you up or like take you somewhere or like just re-inspire you, the help is there, but if you don't accept change or want change or create the change, then it it was just a blissful moment, not a blessing that will continue or brought fruit. Look, I'm using the wrong. I'm gonna use a big word that I can't pronounce at the moment. Fruition. It just basically the blessing does not stem into something more, and I basically, yeah, I definitely learned that. I've learned that I am also the person who has a harsh time letting go. I've learned that I don't need to be settling for less again, and again, not allowing the negatives of this world to change the or dim the light that I have, and that goes for all of you, to be honest with you. And one that is hard pill to swallow is not every war is meant to be fought. It's okay to walk away. And with all this being said, I think the ending to this for me is stop doubting myself. Just, this goes for you guys too. Just stop doubting yourself. I've come to realize that, you know, just doing whatever and not overthinking it will only prove to you whether you wanted to do it or not. But you also have to commit. Like, you can't just jump in and be like, okay, like, no, like, jump in and really commit to the moment to realize, you know what? This is what I want to do. This isn't what I want to do. And move on. Life is tricky. There's advices and there's lessons for everyone, and they all cross, and they all, like, all these lessons and advices cross and connect and don't make sense sometimes, but they're not all meant for the same thing. They're meant for, depending on the situation, depending on the moment, depending on the person, depending, and you just have to grab the right one and just use it, hold on to it for as long as you need, and then let it go when you're done with it. So, yeah, so that turned from Wasabi to this whole little segment of me being complex. And again, I want to say basically a farewell to my first year in LA. I've gained many friends. I have lost some friends, and I have also learned that some people and places are just meant to let go. It's okay to say goodbye. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So thank you guys for joining this first video, my first little eulogy to first year in LA. And if there's anything specific that any of you want to know, just let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. Feels so weird to say these words, but subscribe down below and leave a comment and let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about my journey. And I will continue to create videos that will inspire, hopefully re-energize you, and just push you to go the extra mile. Again, friends, it's been fun. Have a great day.